Here's a similar situation as before with the pocket nines, where I just decided to let it go. The guy's raise was exceptionally big. I'm pretty sure he just clicked some button there to bring it up to $3.
Yeah, because that's like double the pot.
Yeah. The nines is probably borderline in a spot like that. Like if he's got ace king or ace queen or something like that, then you'd be ahead. But it's
yeah,
a hard one to know.
Yeah, it's real hard to know, especially when the flop comes and you don't set.
I
get that set and it comes with 1 or 2 overcards. Then what do? You know, because then you're pretty much know you're probably giving it up.
But that's the beauty about cash games. Like if that was in a tournament where you were short stacked, the nines you were shipping it. That was my bust out hand in the poker tournament at the weekend.
Pocket nines.
Had about 16 bigs left and I had pocket nines. Both of them were black. And just got it in pre-flop. It was a turbo I was playing, so there was lots of all-in action before the flop. And woman to my left, a really nice girl, and she had ace king and she hits the king on the river.
Man, sounds like you run like I do.
Yeah, I was just unlucky.
Yeah, it is what it is. Ace king, I mean ace king, especially live in a turbo, ace king's not folding too often.
Do you want to know the worst of it? The same girl bubbled at the tournament.
Ouch.
And she was bet by ace king.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Guess what? What goes around comes around. I felt sorry for her because she came over from England and she said that she satellited her way in. And she had her mum and dad over for support. And her mum doesn't play poker, but her dad does. And her dad was actually put on our table for a few hands. I busted her dad out.
I guess she was just getting even with you then, huh?
Yeah.
Always nice to win a satellite to get into anything.
I have a very bad feeling about this hand that I'm just playing right now.
Yeah.
I just gotta go for it. Worked out okay. It was just the texture of the board. I had pocket aces and I just said, here we go.
Yeah, here we go, pocket aces in the big B.
That's the one.
I love it when I see people at the table that have the mobile icon on them.
I wondered about that too, though. Sometimes they might, like if they're playing on their mobile or tablet, then maybe they're just playing one table and they could be concentrating a lot more than some guys that are multi-tabling.
True, but here's the 2 things I know the most when I see it. 1, I know they're not running any kind of tracking software.
Yeah, good point.
And 2, I know that the connection's not always the greatest on a mobile software, so it could be shoddy. So you could in a hand and all of a sudden disappear because I lost connection.
Still, the graph is beginning to go back in the right direction.
Yeah, it's you know what they say about cash games, up and down.
Yeah, swings and roundabouts, roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Tomorrow evening I'll probably go to the local club and play some cards there as well.
Nice. Always a good night for Friday.
Yeah. But I don't know about it. I haven't made up my mind. I have an early start Saturday morning too. The second Saturday of the month, it's the big barn. That's one thing I remember for it. Do you ever remember me telling you that I had to bring the daughter to the thing called Coder Dojo?
Yeah, the computer thing.
The computer thing. So that's on Saturday morning as well, and that's early. So if I go out and stay playing cards all night, I probably won't be able to function too well Saturday morning. So I might even skip the cards this Friday. I'll see. Poker is
alive.
Poker is a real night owl game. Like the cash tables in most poker clubs, I'd say, don't come alive till about midnight. At least in Ireland, that's the case anyway.
That's a good time because everybody's already got a few pints in them.
Well, most of them, the clubs would run a tournament, and that would start maybe at, say, 8 p.m.
And as they bust, they go to the cash tables.
Exactly.
Yep. Whenever I hear cash players say, "Man, I just hate going to the casino when they have big tournaments," and I'm thinking, man, that's if I'm a cash player, that's the day I'm at the casino, because I know if people are busting out of that tournament, they still got to get their poker fix, so they're going to be coming to the cash table.
Yep.
Big tournaments definitely feed cash tables. Why every year at the World Series, man, you'll see some of the best cash players in the world. They'll go down there. They won't play a tournament the whole World Series, but they'll be down there for the whole series to play cash tables because they know that it's going to be juicy.
Juicy, yeah. But there's guys that go to Vegas and just make a living off the tourists.
For sure. For sure, and when you're a regular somewhere, I mean, the first thing you know when you sit down, you know who the other regulars are because you run across them all the time at the different places across town. That's the Orleans Hotel there in Vegas, is real well known for being, they have some really good comps for the poker players and real good value, but it's known as a regular casino.
Plenty of action.
Plenty of action. They got a nice poker room there and stuff, but usually when you sit at the table, there's a good chance, the 10 seats at the table, 4 or 5 of these guys that play there every day. As you go up to, the Rio, the MGM and stuff, that's where you start seeing where you're getting, you'll get regs in there, but you're so mixed in with tourists that, the regs aren't really battling each other.
And probably some mammoth sessions as well. Guys like staying there nearly the round of the clock.
Oh man, yeah. When I'm in Vegas, I don't get much time in the room. Shower and a few hours sleep, and that's about it.
What was the longest session you ever sat down for, Brian?
Oh man, close to 20 hours.
Wow.
That was at the Luxor, Vegas, and I just got on a good run playing, and I was only playing 1-2 no limit, man, but it was a real good night. But I think I was close to being almost 24 hours.
Matchsticks then for your eyes.
Hey, when you're younger, you can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that now. Definitely be taking a lot of energy shots.
I have no.
Yeah, anymore I don't play cash more than a few hours. I'm not really a big cash player. I pretty much am strictly tournaments, but tournaments, I've played in tournaments where when you get to day 2, sometimes you're playing 14, 15 hours.
Yeah.
That can be a whole nother hoist, but usually when I go to play tournaments, I keep 2 5-hour energies in my pocket.
Those energy shots aren't really that popular over here, but we have like these energy drinks called like Red Bull.
Yeah, Red Bull's everywhere.
Yeah.
It gives you wings.
Gives you wings, yeah.
Red Bull and vodka is the hit in the States. Not much of a drinker anymore, so it doesn't really have much of effect for me.
Same over here. In the pub where I worked for years, remember I used to work in the pub?
Yep.
We had a bunch of bikers who used to come in on a Friday evening. And like, Red Bull and vodka in Ireland is very expensive. Like, you could be looking at maybe $7 for a Red Bull and vodka. They're not dollars, euros, so whatever that is in dollars. I'm guessing at least $9. Okay.
Yeah. I think the euro is like a bit more than the dollar.
So these guys used to come in and drink double vodkas and Red Bull, so they'll have 2 shots of vodka on the Red Bull. So you're looking at maybe that could bring it up to maybe $15. And they'd buy in rounds, so they could say if 10 or 12 of them come in, they'd buy a round. So a round like could be, I don't know, a round could, about $100, yeah. The round would last maybe 15 minutes when somebody else would buy, and that went on solidly all night.
That's good business for your business.
They used to drink that stuff and shoot pool, throw money into the jukebox.
Yeah, I don't really like the flavor of Red Bull, so I can see wanting to mix it with vodka because to give you a little something taste. I just don't like the flavor of it.
Another here is Southern Comfort and Coke, or Jack Daniels and Coke.
Yeah. Whiskey and Coke and rum and Coke is big in the States.
Uh-huh. Picked up a nice little pot pre-flop with Ace King.
Always nice.
Yeah, the guy was going to be short stacked. He'd have to put half his stack in to call me, and if he had to come over, I was calling.
Like Staples is playing the 109 again. His title's big 109 title defense.
Okay.
He only got 1,200 people in, where JC's got over 10,000. JC's just, man, he gets numbers that are just out of here.
Is JC up over 10,000?
Yeah, he's got 10,450 on his stream right now.
And what's Staples?
1,200.
Do you ever see the Pokerstars Twitch channel streaming much? Like, I think it's just Jay Carver doing...
Yeah, they're hosting. I see from time to time. Usually, though, if I see them, they're usually hosting JC.
Uh-huh.
If I don't really see them doing a lot of other stuff. We're also hosting JC. So the Stars and this Poker School Online are both hosting his channel.
Yeah, we had Xflix. We were hosting Xflix earlier on today, and then when Jason Somerville came on, we started hosting him.
I take it you have access to that, right? That channel.
Yeah.
Next time you have some dead time, can you make me a mod in there?
Yeah. You should be able to do it now.
No worries.
Can you type in the chat for it?
Let me find.
Wait a second before you type in the chat, because I haven't gone in there myself yet.
Okay.
This hand I'm playing here is a really, really wet flop. I should nearly bet to protect, but...
Still in your small blind hand now, button.